Hi students, we are going to deal with the topic linguistics and the modern branches of linguistics. Linguistics is a scientific study of language. The word linguistics that is derived from the Latin word lingua, which means tongue. So we can say that linguistics is not the study of a single language, but the study of all languages in this world. So these studies are mainly based on the similarities, differences and the history of language. Next we move on to the branches of linguistics. Branches of linguistics can be basically divided into two, micro branches of linguistics and the macro branches of linguistics. So microlinguistics includes phonetics, phonology, morphology, syntax and semantics. So in the case of phonetics, it is the study and classification of speech sounds. And next one, phonology, it is the branch of linguistics that studies how languages systematically organize their sounds. The next one, morphology. Morphology is the study of words and how they are formed and their relationship to other words in the same language. The next one, syntax. Syntax is the arrangement of words in sentences, clauses or phrases. Then last one, semantics. Semantics is the study of the meaning of words and sentences. Then next we move on to the macro branches of linguistics. So we can say that macro linguistics are also known as modern branches of linguistics. So it is the study of the relationship between language and society, language and culture, language and mind and so on. So important macro branches of linguistics are sociolinguistics, psycholinguistics, anthropological linguistics, neuro linguistics and ethnolinguistics. So we move on to the sociolinguistics. So we can say that sociolinguistics is the study of the relationship between language and society. So sociolinguists see language not as a mental phenomenon but as a cultural, political and historical phenomenon. So we can say that language has different forms in different situations. So language varies from person to person based on their caste, class and their gender. So there are certain terms related to language variation. The first one is dialect. We know that dialect is a particular form of language which is spoken in a specific region or a specific social groups that contain some words, grammar and pronunciation that are different from other forms of language. So next one, sociolect. Sociolect is the dialect of a particular social class. And next one is idiolect. Idiolect is a person's specific or unique way of speaking. For example, speech patterns of soldiers and school children. Then next one, register. Register is a variety of language that is used for a particular purpose. For example, language used by a group of people who share similar work or interest. So next one is Pidgin and Creole. And in the case of Pidgin, it is a special language with a very limited vocabulary and limited structures. So it is mainly used for the special purposes like trade. And next one is Creole. Creole is a type of natural language that is developed historically from Pidgin. Psycholinguistics studies psychological aspects of language and speech. So it is mainly concerned with the mental process involved in the acquisition, production and the comprehension of language. The next branch of linguistics, that is anthropological linguistics. So anthropological linguistics studies the evolution of language in human society and its role in the formation of culture. So in other words, it studies the role of language in the formation of human culture. Anthropological linguistics have explored the relationship between language and culture. So we can say that language invented to communicate and express a culture. The next one is neuro linguistics. Neuro linguistics is the study of the neural mechanisms in the human brain that control the comprehension, production and the acquisition of language. So it studies the brain process That means information related to language, language disorders and learning disorders. Learning disorders like dyslexia, dysgraphia and so on. So dyslexia means learning difficulty in reading, and dysgraphia means learning difficulty in writing. Next one is ethnolinguistics. So it studies the variation in languages on the basis of social interaction among few races and cultures. So we can say that language variation occurs because of immigration of the speakers. So it studies the influence of language on culture. We can say that ethnolinguistics studies the influence of language on culture and the influence of culture on language. So it's all about the branches of linguistics. Thank you.